Welcome to Fitness Forever TV with M&B.
Hey, do you find yourself struggling to get started once you get to the gym? Or perhaps maybe you're injured more times than not?
A dynamic warm-up might be your solution. A dynamic warm-up is a great way to mentally prepare and physically prepare for a physical activity. In this video, I take my client Emily through a total body dynamic warm-up. But first,
the intro.
the first movement that we have in our dynamic warm-up is a lunge with a twist. So Emily's going to go ahead and demonstrate that. We're going to take a big step forward. We're sinking down into that lunge. As we sink down, she's stretching out that hip flexor, and now she's going to rotate towards that forward leg. And we're going to go ahead and continue down the line here. It's an alternating movement, so as she comes up, she'll go onto the next leg. With that reach, she's really reaching, opening up the side body as she rotates. Looking really good. Now remember, the dynamic warm-up are basically exercises performed with body weight. And when we get to the end of the line here, we're going to go ahead and do one more, and we're going to do a light jog back. Excellent. Good. Let's light jog it back. Next up, we're going to open up the adductors with the lateral lunge with the reach. So go ahead and face that way, Emily. We're going to shift the weight to the side, to the other side, and then rotate. Good. The key on this one is keep both feet flat on the floor as you shift your weight in order to help open up the hips and the adductor. Everything's done at a moderate intensity to get the heart rate up and to start warming up the body. Remember, the dynamic warm-up is a great way to start any physical activity. Good job. One more, and it'll help you prevent injury and get you into that mindset of training. All right. Next up, we're going to hit inchworms. Inchworms are a great way to open up the hamstrings and the upper body. The first few that we're going to do are with the hands. So Emily's going to hinge at the hips, press the hands into the floor. Now walk out the hands. Now when she's in this position, we'll stay right here. We're in a nice strong planking position, core is engaged, butt is squeezed. Now she's going to walk the hands back up, and then as she stands up, she's going to go into a gentle back bend. Good. Let's go two more of those. Hinging at the hip. Very good. Nice strong planking position here. Walk it back up into that gentle back bend. Really reaching. Very good. One more. And actually, we'll stay right here. So we have the inchworms with the hands. Now we're going to inchworms with the feet. Inchworms with the feet is a great hamstring opener. So Emily's going to tuck her chin so that she's looking at her feet. Now imagine that someone's pulling you up by the hips, Emily, as you walk your feet up, keeping those legs straight, tucking the chin in. And another key point, pressing the palms of the hands into the floor. Now step back. Good, and let's do that one more time. Hiking the hips up as we walk the hands, or walk the feet up towards the hands, and take a step back. Good job. All right, so those are inchworms with the hands and inchworms with the feet. Now we're going to open up the fast twitch hamstring muscles with a high kick. So we're reaching with the opposite arm and kicking with the opposite leg. There we go. Looking good. Nice job keeping that base foot flat on the floor. Very nice. Good, and let's mix it up and we'll do some butt kickers on the way back. Nice light cardio. Excellent job. From here, we're going to go into a single leg quad stretch with the reach. So Emily's going to extend that left arm up. Whenever I'm in this position here, not only am I raising the arm up, but I'm really reaching in order to open up the side body. She's now going to take her opposite arm and grab the opposite foot and pull it across the body. There we go. And then we alternate and step forward. Really reach. Very good. Another great thing about the dynamic warm-up is that it mentally prepares us for movement. We're focused in shifting our mindset from what we were doing previously now into that space of that we're about to get physically active. And that's a really important mindset to create, especially when you're training with athletes. Good. All right, the next one, we have our hip opener. So with the hip opener, the knee comes up in a 90, and then we rotate it open as if we're stepping over a gate. Those look good. Now, there are lots of variations to dynamic warm-ups, a lot of different movements you can incorporate. Oftentimes, your dynamic warm-up will translate into movements that you would do into a sports-specific activity. But I like to do a total body warm-up every single time, despite what activity I'm taking on. Now, we're going to do some shoulder rolling. So with the shoulder rolling, we're going to go forward. Now, we're not just simply making arm circles, which is something that we've probably done in physical education class, but we're really focusing on that range of motion. So I think about driving a line of energy through my fingertips. We're reaching far back behind us, above us, and reaching forward. We're going to go 3 shoulder rolls forward. That looks great, Emily. And even though that we're in a simple standing position, this standing position is strong. Her feet are rooted into the ground, her abs are drawn in, and her butt is squeezed nice and tight. We'll do one more forward. Perfect. Now we're going to go shoulder rolls backwards, reaching far behind us. Nice, strong column. Really preparing the body for movement and physical activity. Good. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And good. Now, last one we have are our wrist waves. I like to incorporate a little bit of mobility with all of our warm-ups. So now, because especially since we do a lot of training on our hands, we have our wrist waves. So our hands are in this prayer hand position. The elbow comes up, the wrist flex, it transfers over to the other side, and repeat. Now this one does take a little bit of practice, and it definitely takes a little bit of coordination, but once you get it down, you're going to be a wrist wave rolling machine. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Emily. There you have it. In a nutshell, a total body dynamic warm-up.
Wow, that was really great. Emily did wonderful.
Yeah, she did great.
I use a lot of those same movements before a run or a bike, even a swim.
Well, now that you guys have seen the video, watch it again, and this time, do the movements along with Emily so that way you can learn it.
And if you liked it, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't like it, well, hit the dislike button if that's what you're into. But otherwise, give us a comment. Let us know if there's another kind of dynamic warm-up that you like to do, or how you enjoyed this video as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you'll be the first one to know when another one of our episodes come up.
But until then,
Stay motivated.